Hey, so we've got this problem, and they want us to calculate, they want us to find the missing values of a triangle um, with sides A, B, C, and angles alpha, beta, gamma, respectively, and they give us some values and they want us to find the other ones. So I'm going to draw my triangle right here. All right, I'm going to call this angle alpha, this angle beta, this angle gamma. This is side A, side B, and side C. They told me alpha is 41.7 degrees. They told me beta is 67 degrees. I can find gamma quite easily because I know that all of the angles of a triangle add up to 180. So I know alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 180. So that means alpha is 41.7 plus beta, which is 67, plus gamma equals 180. I can rearrange and get that gamma is going to be 180 minus 41.7 minus 67. And I get gamma is 71.3. All right. So I found all my angles. Boom, that part's done. The second part, they told me, they only gave me A is 18. All right, so I need to find B and C. So now that's what our problem is finding B and C. All right. So we can use the law of sines over here to get our missing stuff. So law of sines basically says if you take sine of this angle divided by the opposite side, it's going to be equal to sine of angle C divided by the other side is equal to the sine of angle B divided by side little b. All right. And you can kind of sort of try and remember this because sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So we're really worried about the opposite side. So that's how you can try and figure out how to pair these up if you forget. All right, so coming back here, I know that sine of alpha over A is equal to sine of beta over B is equal to sine of gamma over C. All right. I know what my A is. They told me that. I know what my alpha, my beta, and my gamma are. So I can kind of sort of start to fill this in. I know sine of 41.7 over 18 is equal to sine of 67 over B is equal to sine of 71.3 over C. So now I can use these to start figuring out B and C. I'm going to look at this part right here, and then I'm going to look at A and C as a second part. But the first part, I have sine of 41.7 divided by 18. All right, I'm going to have to use my calculator and plug this in. I have to make sure that my calculator is in degrees, which it is. And I'm going to do sine of 41.7 divided by 18. And I get, this is 0.0369572. Alrighty. So I know that this is equal to, so this 0.0369572 is equal to sine of 67 over B. I'm going to multiply by B on both sides and divide by this long decimal, which I have stored in my calculator right here. I have my calculator off to the side. All right. And I'm going to get B is equal to sine of 67 divided by this decimal, 0.0369572. All righty. sine of 67 divided by what I got. So I get my side B is equal to 24.90729. All right. Now that I've got that, I can also find my side C. I'm going to copy this decimal from that we calculated right here. I'm going to copy this decimal over here. So I got 0.0369572. All right. And this is sine of 71.3 over C. Alrighty, I'm going to multiply by C and divide by my decimal. Ready? And whenever I do that, I'm going to get C is equal to I get C is 25.6298696. And then I would round to 3 decimal places, I think is what it wants. Yeah, 3 decimal places. So this would be 30. And this would be just 907. And that would be my final answer. It looks like a lot, but really it's just remembering this formula right here.